Aaron Keller took the stage at Blizzcon today, and this is what he had to share. Let's have a look. Hey guys, I'm James from the Omnic Post. I'm here at Blizzcon somewhere in a hallway trying to avoid all the people that are passing by, which is kind of difficult because it seems I have positioned myself at the escalator that is going up to the portal pass area, but we're just going to get through this. And the opening ceremony has been over for about an hour now, well, slightly over an hour, but it was a ceremony to remember. And that was not only because Xbox boss Phil Spencer took the stage to basically, well, kind of claim Blizzard for his own now. Now that the deal has closed, it's all his. And this is something I'm going to discuss in another video, but I really liked what he had to say. He really was all about giving the teams creative freedom and kind of shifting the focus on the products and us as a community, so let's see what they do with that. Now, well, Blizzard had a lot of news to share about all their IPs. How awesome was it to see Chris Metzen take the stage again, by the way? I'm, of course, really focused on what they had to tell us about Overwatch, what Aaron had to tell us. And it turned out that Aaron was the first to take the stage. I'm really convinced that it had something to do with his hair. It looks like that man just chisels his own hair out of a block of marble every single morning, and it suits him. I tried to do that myself, but I tend to chip a little too much, as you can tell. But anyways, back to the topic at hand, Overwatch 2. As they had promised us, they introduced the Season 8 hero, the tank hero for Season 8. And as we all kind of had guessed, mainly because of all the hints that they had given us, it is mauga. Now, in case you're not familiar with mauga, he is a talent heavy. You know, those guys that charge at you during the archives missions? Yeah, he's one of those guys. But while those heavies kind of rely on armor, he does not. He takes the stage, or rather the battlefield, bare-chested. But he is wielding dual chain guns that he has named Gunny and Cha-Cha. Alright, this guy is going to be fun, I can tell already. But it seems that both of those guns have a bit of a twist to them. The left one, called Gunny, has rounds that put people on fire, while the right one, Cha-Cha, actually does critical damage on targets that are on fire. So the best way to use them is to combine them. Now, I'm wondering if Ash's Dynamite also has that fire debuff, if that also works. I guess we'll find out soon enough during the in-depth panel that is going on right now while I'm recording this video, but I'll catch up. He also has that typical charge like we've seen in the archives missions that ends in some kind of leap that gives it a little extra punch. He can buff his teammates and himself by reducing the damage, and they can heal themselves by doing damage to the enemy. That sounds like something Roadhog would have wanted as a skill. Yeah, he's not going to be happy. And neither will Baptiste, because it looks like mauga stole some of his tech and turned it into a trap, because his ultimate is basically a shield that keeps enemies trapped inside, and it has changed to slow him down. And to make the matter even worse, he has unlimited ammo while he is in that cage. Good luck. On the other hand, that does sound like an awesome way to make new friends. Just put him in a cage and never mind. And last but not least, my favorite of his abilities, he can flex his pecs. I tried that myself. It didn't really work out. I needed to use my hands. It kind of looked silly. Now, like I said, right now the in-depth panel is going on. I'm going to rewatch it after I recorded this video and uploaded the files. So I'll probably be making another video later today or probably tomorrow with some more in-depth info on mauga. Now, mauga is joining the roster in Season 8, but you can already try him this weekend because he was added to the live game for everybody. So go check him out. Hey guys, allow me to take a second to thank my patrons for their support. You guys are legends. And you too can join the Omnic Post family over on patreon.com/theomnicpost. Get early access to content, get Patreon exclusive streams, and even physical goodies. I'm telling you, it's worth it. Anyways, let's continue. Now, besides mauga, we also got a first glimpse of the Season 10 DPS hero. And she's called Venture. She actually kind of looks like she would get really well along with Tracer for some reason. I don't know. Looks like they could be besties. And there's the Season 12 support hero that they called Space Ranger, which is a codename. But she kind of looks like a mecha hero that washed their mech on the wrong temperature and it kind of shrunk. Yeah, nah, it looks cool. But that means that we already know 2 of the 3 heroes that we'll be seeing in 2024. And both of them look interesting. Promises to be a good year. Aaron himself also promised that we'll be getting more collabs like the Le Seraphim one we got right now and the One Punch Man we had earlier in 2024, but he could not share any more info, which sucked. He did share, however, some of the teams that we'll be seeing in the future seasons. There's this one more Lovecraftian theme that they're going to do, Egyptian mythology, witches, and they're going to do a reverse universe season where the good guys are the bad guys and the bad guys are the good guys. Sounds complicated. We'll see. They also teased a new game mode called Clash. They seem to like their clashes at Blizzard. But from what they explained, it looks like it is a mode where you fight back and forth in a linear way in the sense that the capture points are all lined up after each other, which makes me think it's kind of like Push, but without the robot. We'll see. Now, the most interesting thing about this new game mode is that the first map is something we know from the past. It's actually a reworked version of Hanamura, which they renamed to Hanaeoka, but it looks just as beautiful. And that was about everything that they shared on Overwatch during the opening ceremony. Now, to be honest, I feel like they stayed a little on the surface, but there are 2 more panels. The one that is going on right now, the in-depth look at mauga, and tomorrow there's a future look at everything Overwatch that I'll be attending and I'll be making a video about. I really hope we'll get a closer look at all of their plans. Look, Aaron said that they have been listening and that they're even questioning the core elements of the game and that they're working on a lot of stuff. We know that Competitive 3.0 is coming, that they're working on a battle pass and a shop system that they'll be showing us in January. But when it comes to stuff like PvE and what their next steps are going to be in that part, they kind of remain silent up till now. We'll see what they have to tell us tomorrow. I'm also part of a group interview that we'll be doing with the devs tomorrow afternoon, so if you have any ideas and questions, let me know in the comments. If those questions are about loot boxes, I'm going to send my dead grandfather to haunt you. And he was an angry motherfucker, I can tell you that much. Don't. Please. But anyways, tell me, are you happy with the new announced hero and everything else that they told us? Let me know in the comments. Make sure to subscribe, and well, when I'm back, come check out my live streams right here on YouTube or over on twitch.tv/DamesTV. Till then, take care of yourself, take care of each other. Bye-bye.